Problems on the gravitation beta. First question. The mass of capital M is broken into two parts. Broken into two parts of masses M1 and M2. Okay. For the force of attraction, for the force of attraction or gravitation to be maximum between them. The M1 and M2 have values. Mass of capital M is broken into two parts of masses M1 and M2. For the force of attraction or gravitation to be maximum between them, the M1 and M2 should have what values? First option is M1 will be equal to M by 3 and M2 is equals to your 2M divided by 3. Second option is M1 is equals to your 2M divided by 3 and M2 is equals to your M divided by 3. And third option is M1 is equals to M2 is equals to M divided by 2. And fourth option is M1 is equals to your M divided by 4 and M2 is equals to your 3M divided by 4. So try करो जल्दी से. Mass of capital M is broken into two parts of masses M1 and as well as of your M2. Now the force of attraction or gravitation to be maximum between them, the M1 and M2 should have what values? Okay. We have got a total body of mass, how much better? Capital M. Isn't it? A mass of your capital M. This is the mass of, say, for example, capital M. It is broken down into two pieces. Like, say, for example, if M1 is equal to your M, then obviously M2 will be equal to your capital M minus of small m. Isn't it? Then calculate the force between them, these two forces. F is equals to, the force will be equal to how much for me? F is equals to your capital G, M1 is M, another one is capital M minus small m divided by distance between them. Say for example, some x r, there is your r square. Okay, that means this value of your F will be equal to how much for me? Capital G, capital M, small m minus this is capital G, M into M, this will be equal to your M square divided by R square. So what I can take common here? G I can take common. So F is equals to your capital G divided by R square into this one is capital M into small m minus of your M square. This will be the force. So force between these two particles is equals to this much. Isn't it? Now for maxima, you know, we need to use the concept of maxima and minima. For maximum force, dF divided by your Tm must be equal to 0 because force is the function of mass there, isn't it? So now if I differentiate this one right now for me, G by R square is a constant, so I'm removing that one. Now differentiation of right now for me, how much better? Capital M into small m minus of your M square. So this is a differentiation of capital M into small m minus of your M square divided by dm must be equal to 0. Capital M is a constant right now, so you take it out this one as of your capital M minus differentiation of M square will be equal to how much for me? 2m. That must be equal to 0. So capital M will be equal to how much for me? Capital M will be equal to 2 times of your M. So from this one, I got the given condition that small m will be equal to capital M divided by 2. Isn't it? So therefore, I can write if M1 is equals to your M by 2, M2 will be equal to your capital M minus of your M1. That is right now for me capital M minus of your M by 2. So that is also equal to how much for M by 2. So both the answers will come out for me how much better? M by 2. So m1 is equal to your m by 2 and m2 is also equal to your m by 2. Am I clear? Very good. So what is the answer I can write? So both of them should be having the masses of your m1 and m2 must be equal to your m by 2. Am I clear? Then beta? Chalo, very good. Next question though. A body weighs 72 kg force on the surface of the earth. On the surface of earth. Okay. Then its weight on surface of mass. On surface of mass whose mass is 1 by 9 and radius is 1 by 2 of that of earth. That of earth is. Okay. What do you mean by kgf beta here? Kgf is nothing but equal to kilogram force. Okay. Now, options for this one are, first option is 72 kgf. Next one is 54 kgf. Third option is 62 kgf. And fourth option is 32 kgf. So give me the answer in your chat box. Everyone should try it बेटा. 1 मिनट का टाइम ले लेके आराम से जल्दी से बोलो आंसर में. आ गया 32 फोर्थ ऑप्शन बोल रहे हैं शिरीन मिफ्रा. और कोई? बॉडी वेट 72 kg on the surface of the earth. देखो, this is your earth, this is the radius of the earth and इसके ऊपर एक particle है, that is small m, and this one is right now for me capital M. So force between them is F is equals to capital G, it is your small, capital M small m divided by r square. Value of this one is how much for me? 72 kg force. What is telling right now? Then its weight on the surface of the mass whose mass is 1 by 9th and radius is 1 by 2 of that of the earth is equals to how much for me? Okay. So force will be equal to how much beta? Mg only na. So this value will be equal to your mg. I can write force will be equal to how much for me? Mg. That will be equal to 72 kg force. Am I clear? Now on the mass, what is the value of the g? On mass, the value of the g, that is g dash is equals to capital G, that is m dash divided by r dash square. So that will be equal to capital G. Mass is equal to how much for me? M by your 9 divided by radius will be equal to your r by 2 whole square. So this value will come out for me how much? 4 times of capital G capital M divided by 9 into r square. This is the G value on the surface of the earth. Sorry, on the mass. Isn't it? That means I can write here G dash will be equal to your, how much it is better? 4 by 9 times the Gm by r square is nothing but equal to your small g. What is the weight of the body on the mass? Weight on mass will be equal to your m into g dash, isn't it? So that is equal to your m into g dash is 4 by 9 times of your g. So it is 4 by 9 times of your mg. Weight of the body mg already I got. So it is 4 by 9 into this is 72. Isn't it? 4 8s are 9 1s are 9 8s are. So and this will be equal to how much for me? 32 kg force. This will be the answer. Am I clear? D. Shafiuddin. Very. Chali. Next question. At what height from the surface of Earth? From the surface of Earth, the value of acceleration due to gravity. The value of acceleration due to gravity becomes one fourth to its value present on the surface of Earth. Present on the surface of Earth. Okay. First option is root 2r. Second option is r by root 2. Third option is capital R. And fourth option is r divided by 2. चलो जल्दी try करो. At what height from the surface of the Earth, the value of acceleration due to gravity becomes one fourth of its value present on the surface of your Earth. Anyone?
With R.
आया बेटा? शफीउद्दीन कौन सा ऑप्शन आ रहा है बेटा? सी आ रहा. और किसी को? At what height from the surface of Earth, the value of acceleration due to gravity becomes one fourth of its present value. G at your height is equals to 1 by 4 times of the G on the Earth. G at a certain height को formula क्या है बेटा? If h is very small, what is the formula I will be writing right now for me? G into 1 minus 2h divided by R. That is equals to 1 by 4 times of your G. Ag or Ag will get cancelled, isn't it? So it is 1 minus 2h divided by R is equals to 1 by 4. Done? G at a certain height कितना है बेटा? G at a certain height is G by 4. Okay. This formula is applicable only if h is very lesser than the radius of Earth. लेकिन यहाँ पर ग्रेविटी में दे रहा कितना? It is 1 by 4th. तो भी बड़ा वैल्यू हो जाएगा. तो I need to use directly the formula of your G at a certain height. G at a certain height का formula क्या है बेटा? G at a certain height will be equal to G into M divided by this is R plus of your H whole square. Standard formula. This will be equal to G into R square divided by R plus H whole square. This value will become for me G divided by, this is your R plus H divided by R whole square. यानी ये वाली बन जाएगा मेरे पास G divided by 1 plus H divided by R whole square. ठीक है ना? So G at your height is how much beta? 1 by 4 times of G, that is equals to your G divided by 1 plus H divided by R whole square. AG will get cancelled right now for me, isn't it? So this value will become how much for me beta? 1 by 2 whole square. GG gets cancelled, this will be equal to 1 by 4. So this value will become for me 1 by 2 whole square will be equal to 1 divided by 1 plus of your H whole square. Can write like this? यानी अगर ये चले गया तो रूट स्क्वायर चले गए तो 1 by 2 will be equal to 1 divided by 1 plus H divided by R, isn't it? So 1 plus H divided by R will be equal to how much for me? 2, isn't it? तो ये चले गया तो कितना बन जाएगा? H by R is equals to 2 minus 1, that will be equal to 1. So H value will be equal to your H is equals to R के बराबर हो जाएगा. Am I clear? आ गया? So what is the formula I will be using right now here? G at a certain height will be equal to, this is the formula what we will be using, isn't it? So what is the formula? G at a certain height is equals to Gm divided by R plus H whole square. G into M को simplify करके लिख लीजिए, and G at a certain height is given as 1 by 4 times of G. So simplify कर लीजिए, that will give me the answer for it. Am I clear? Any doubt? So, मैं बुला जवाब. चलिए, तो अच्छा पढ़ के आइए. देखो बेटा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. 3 particles, बेटा सब जने ट्राई करना बेटा, मेरे को करना नहीं है. 3 particles each of mass m, each of mass m are placed at the corners of an equilateral triangle, of an equilateral triangle of side D. ठीक है? If the side of the triangle, if the side of the triangle is changed from D to 2D, then work done on this system is, then work done on this system is, चलो try करिए. Good question. We got a 3 particles each of mass m which have been placed at the corners of an equilateral triangle of side D. If the side of the triangle is changed from D to 2D, then work done by this system will be equal to how much? First option is minus 3 capital G into m square divided by 2D. Second option is 3 capital G into your m square divided by 2D. Third option is G into m square divided by 2D. Fourth option is minus 3g into your m square divided by t. चलो ट्राई करिए. Good question. Three particles, each of mass m, are placed at the corners of an equilateral triangle. This is your equilateral triangle. And it is been changed to somewhat like this.
Second option.
कौन सा ऑप्शन आ रहा?
Second.
चलो ट्राई करते हैं एक बार. Anyone else? फर्स्ट डिस्टेंस
Second
बेटा. वेरी गुड. सेकंड ऑप्शन है. चलो चेक कर लेते. ईच ऑफ पार्टिकल है मास मेरे पास m और सबका डिस्टेंस कितना है d. तो ऑब्वियसली इक्विलेटरल ट्रायंगल हो गए. तो एक एक के बीच में एंगल कितनी हो गई? 60 डिग्री. तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी का फॉर्मूला क्या है बेटा? एक्चुअली पोटेंशियल एनर्जी का फॉर्मूला है U इज इक्वल्स टू माइनस जी m1 m2 डिवाइडेड बाई r. तो मान के चलो दिस इज द फर्स्ट डायग्राम ए. उसके बाद ये हो गया डायग्राम बी. जब इन दोनों के बीच में डिस्टेंस कितना हो गया राइट नाउ? 2d. दिस वन इज आल्सो 2d. दिस वन इज आल्सो 2d. ठीक है ना? सो दिस इज अ पोटेंशियल एनर्जी फॉर्मूला U इज इक्वल्स टू दिस वन. तो अब ये फॉर्मूला दोनों केसेस के लिए लिखिए आप लोग. So right now first if I am writing the potential energy for the diagram A, then potential energy for your B. Potential energy of your A will be equal to, this is minus G m into m square divided by distance between D. Then potential energy of the B will be equal to minus G into m1 into m2 is m square divided by distance between them is 2D. Now is asking the work done. What is the work done का formula beta? Work done is equals to final energy minus initial energy. Final energy is minus G into m square divided by 2D minus of G into m square divided by D. This will be minus of G into m square divided by 2D minus of minus plus, so it is G into m square divided by D. ठीक है ना? So what will be the answer for this one? कितना आ रहा है देखो? Gm square divided by D will be common, so it is minus of 1 by 2 plus 1. कितना हो जाएगा?
+1.
कितना आ रहा? और कितने पार्टिकल्स है बेटा? कितने पेयर्स बनेंगे? मैंने समझौता, ये तो मैंने एक पार्टिकल के लिए लिखा है. वैसे कितने पार्टिकल्स है मेरे पास? 3 पार्टिकल्स है ना. तो क्या करो, इसको 3 से मल्टीप्लाई कर सकते हैं बेसिकली. सो आई कैन कैलकुलेट दिस वन फॉर ईच है. तो पोटेंशियल एनर्जी विल बी इक्वल टू हाउ मच? फॉर मी 3 पेयर्स बनेंगे और ये भी बनेगा मेरे को 3 टाइम्स. सो दिस विल बी इक्वल टू योर 3 एंड दिस वन इज आल्सो योर 3. तो यहाँ पर भी ये 3 हो जाएगा, यहाँ पर भी ये 3 हो जाएगा. डन. Minus of your 3g m square divided by d is initial and final will be equal to minus of 3g into m square divided by 2d. So if I simplify this one, how much I am getting right now? 3 times of your g into your m square divided by d. This will be the answer. How many of you got this one? 2 members ने answers दिए थे मेरे को. चलो. So second option match हो रहा ना? 3 by 2 times of your gm square divided by d. Clear? चलिए नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. A satellite is launched into a circular orbit of radius capital R around the earth. ठीक है. A second satellite is launched into an orbit of radius 1.01 times of capital R. Okay. The question is the period of, that means the time period, the period of second satellite is larger than that of the first one by dash. Okay. Options are given as first one is 0.5%, second one is 1%, third one is 1.5%, and fourth one is 3%. So try करो. A satellite is launched into a circular orbit of radius capital R around the Earth. A second satellite is launched into an orbit of radius 1.01 times of your R. This is full stop. The period of the second satellite is larger than that of the first one by or how much? ये प्लस थोड़ा लगा सकते हैं. A satellite is launched into an orbit of radius r. Time period of a satellite का
थर्ड
फॉर्मूला क्या बेटा? T is directly proportional to your r power of 3/2. कौन सा ऑप्शन आ रहा?
थर्ड ऑप्शन.
थर्ड ऑप्शन आया. वेरी गुड. 1.5. व्हाट इज द फॉर्मूला बेटा? Delta t divided by t is equals to 3/2 times of your delta r divided by r. Percentage increase in radius will be equal to how much beta? Delta r divided by r मतलब क्या? R final minus r initial divided by r initial. R final कितना है? 1.01 times of r minus this one is 1 divided by 1 into 100%. So this will be equal to how much for me? 1% approximately. तो ये भी हो गया into 100% formula. So this value will be equal to how much for me? Delta t divided by t into 100 is equals to 3/2 into delta r by r into 100 is how much for me? 1%. That means this value will be equal to how much for me? 3/2. That is 1.5%. 1.5% will be the answer. Third option. Am I clear? चलिए next question. A ball is thrown up with a speed. Good question, beta. With a speed of half the escape velocity from Earth surface. From your Earth surface. So stop. It reaches to the height h above the Earth's surface. Okay. If radius of Earth is capital R, then the ratio of h by r is given by, okay, first option is 1 by 2, second option is 1 by 3, third option is 2, and fourth option is 3. So try karo. The ball is being thrown up with a speed of half of the escape velocity from the Earth's surface. It reaches to the height h above the Earth's surface. If the radius of the Earth is capital R, then ratio of your h by r is equals to how much? Use law of conservation of mechanical energy beta. I'm giving you the hint. If a body is thrown up from surface of Earth, from the surface of Earth, then initial kinetic energy plus initial potential energy must be equal to final kinetic energy plus final potential energy. Ball is thrown up with the speed of your v. That means initial kinetic energy will be equal to how much beta? Half into m into v square plus initial potential energy minus capital G. This will be equal to capital M small m divided by capital R. That will be equal to final kinetic energy is 0. Then it is plus. This is minus of capital G capital M small m, and it goes to certain maximum height of, say, for example, h. And you know that at a certain height the kinetic energy will become for me 0, isn't it? This is given data. So from this one, what I can calculate, this small m, this small m, this small m will get cancelled. So it is v square divided by 2 minus capital G into m divided by r will be equal to minus capital G capital M divided by r plus of your h. Okay. So v square divided by 2 will be equal to minus 2, it will go up there. So this value will become how much for me? This will be equal to capital G capital M divided by R into this one is H divided by R plus H. So that means V will become how much for me at that time? V square is equals to 2 will go up. So it is 2 times of GM divided by R into H divided by R plus of your H. Okay. What is escape velocity? What is given in the problem right now for me? It reaches to a height h above from the surface of the earth. Now, with the speed of your how much? If a ball is thrown up with the speed half of your escape velocity. That means V is equals to VE divided by 2. Clear? Sure. Escape velocity, what is the formula? VE is equals to your 2 times of your capital G, capital M divided by R to the power of your 1 by 2. Or root I can write right now, isn't it? So, an escape velocity formula we already know it. So, it is, if I take the square for this one, V square is equals to VE square divided by 4. So V square will be equal to how much for me? 2gm. So it will write this one as 2gm divided by your 4 times of your R will be equal to V square. V square is 2 times of capital G capital M divided by R into H divided by R plus of your H. So now this GM, this R, this 2 will get cancelled, isn't it? So it is 1 by 4 is equals to H divided by R plus H, isn't it? So R plus H will be equal to 4H. So R is equals to 3H. So H divided by R is equals to how much? 1 by 3. This will be the answer. Clear? एक बार
Yes, sir.
देख लो जी. अच्छा क्वेश्चन है बेटा. Whenever कभी भी ऐसे वाले प्रॉब्लम्स आ रहे हैं, when a body is being thrown up from the surface of the earth right now, अगर वेलोसिटी निकालना है, एनर्जी निकालना है, you can directly apply the law of conservation of your mechanical energy. आराम से निकल जाता. Done? ठीक है. Last question बेटा. The radius of earth is 6400 kilometers. उसके बाद I'll send you another 15 questions बेटा, best selected questions. वो आप लोग एक बार ट्राई करके उसका की मुझे भेज दीजिए. ओके, उसके बाद हम लोग एक बार डिस्कस कर लेंगे. The radius of the earth is 6400 kilometers and the value of G. Just a minute. Okay, the radius of the earth is 6400 kilometers and G is equals to 9.8 meter per second square. If body placed at equator has to become weightless, okay, then earth should make one complete rotation in first option 12 hours, second option 1.4 hour, next one is 6 hour, next one is 24 hours. चलो ट्राई कर लो.
For to the to become weightless. To the for to the 8 for 3 the 2
कितना बेटा?
for 5 the 20 for 6 for 6 24 huh 6 for 7 the 28 huh for 8 the 20 32 huh for Sir, for 9 that 36 for 10 that 40 huh? 5 का टेबल 10 का टेबल 10 का टेबल
5 का कितना आ रहा बेटा? द रेडियस ऑफ अर्थ इज 6400 किलोमीटर्स। फॉर्मूला याद है आप लोग को? कल क्लास में मैंने करवाया था। When a body is weightlessness, it weight is balanced by what force beta? Centrifugal force. So time period का फॉर्मूला use the formula T is equal to 2 pi under root of your R divided by G beta। क्योंकि वेटलेसनेस के पास क्या होता है कॉन्सेप्ट, एक बार बताओ। When a body becomes weightlessness, its weight is balanced by what force? Centrifugal force. As it is moving in circular path, mr into omega square will be equal to mg। mm gets cancel, तो इसमें से मेरे को ओमेगा आ जाएगा। ओमेगा is equal to under root of g divided by r। Once I know the omega, I can use the formula T is equals to 2 pi divided by omega। ये कर लो तो this will be the formula। So what is the formula for the time period at weightlessness? T is equal to 2 pi under root of r divided by g। That means the time period T will be equal to 2 into 22 divided by 7 into under root radius of the earth 6400 kilometers यानी 6400 into 10 power 3 meter per second divided by g value is 9.8। इसको सिंप्लीफाई कर लो and see the option whatever getting the answer। I'm leaving the calculation for you, so calculation कर लीजिए, that will match your answer for you। ठीक है, चलो टेक केयर बेटा, बाय।